Hello,
Hi,
how are you?
I'm doing fine. How are you?
Good. I'm guessing no Colleen.
I kn- so I said something to her last week and she's like, I just can't, there's always something and these Zoom classes. I just don't know that I don't think she likes the Zoom classes because we hardly saw her at TAP.
hmm
And then when TAP started going back to the studio, then we started seeing her again.
hmm
So
Yeah,
I'm not sure how well she does with the Zoom
yeah, it's
class.
hard for a lot of people, especially if you have like a computer job or something where you're on the computer all day.
Yeah, I don't know what she uses for it either because I know some people if they use their phones it's not always the best. So I don't know. But she kind of made the comment, yeah, I just can't do dance via Zoom and I was like, yeah. Well, I to me it's kind of more convenient because I don't have to run out the door.
hmm
Um and even like learning the dances and stuff, I was able to do that on my own when the boys weren't like didn't have a lot of things.
hmm
So I'm like, it's more things open up, it gets harder. Plus, you go back into work.
Yeah,
So sometimes it's kind of nice to just have a Zoom. I still go in the studio on Monday and Thursday, but it's still nice to have like a class where I don't have to leave home.
yeah, that's how I feel too. And I've been really excited. There's so many teachers who I haven't been able to take class with because of like geography. And
Yeah,
I've taken class with like all my favorite teachers during this time.
yeah,
It's really nice. I like it.
yeah. I mean, it is kind of convenient, but I know that I hated teaching, which I cannot sort of understand. It's probably challenging, and she hated it.
hmm
Um,
Yeah,
other,
that's how a lot of my friends have been. They're like, can we just stop with this already?
I know. So, oh well.
hmm
So yeah, I don't know that we'll see her anymore.
Yeah, I hope she gets to be back in the studio though soon.
Yeah.
So we're gonna start with a bar stretch again. So over for 2, bend for 2, straighten for 2, and up for 2. And stretch across 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and lunging 2, 3, and you can bend your back leg if you want to, or stretch away or spiral away to get more of a stretch in your hip. And feet together, arms up and arch. The same thing we've been doing.
Okay.
Okay. Let's do a sound check. Okay. Is that a good volume?
Yeah, that's good.
All right. Here we go. And 7 and 8 and forward for 2, bend for 2, stretch for 2, and roll up and cross your foot and up and over. 5, 6, 7, 8, and lunging. And feet together, arms up, and looking at the ceiling, elbows back, open your chest. Make sure you're still breathing. Other side, and forward for 2, and for 2, stretch, and roll up, and cross and up and over. And roll up, and stepping into the bar. So we'll start in first position. We'll go 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll do demi and stretch, demi and stretch, grand plie, 7, 8, forward and back. Tendu to second. We're just going to do 2 really big grand plies. The first one going down, second one arm goes up and in and away. Tendu to fourth, demi and demi tendu rond, demi and demi tendu rond, circular port de bras, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to fit 8, demi and grand plie, reverse the circle, tendu back to first, rise and balance. So in first and fifth, it's demi, demi, grand, and a port de bras. Second position, 2 grands, 1 reverse the arm. Fourth, demi, demi, rond de jambe, demi, demi, rond de jambe, circular port de bras. Okay. Any questions about that?
I don't think so.
Okay.
We'll just see if I remember it all.
Well, if you forget something, just convince me that I did it wrong.
Ha!
All right, here we go. Thinking about breath, good posture, and smooth arms. And breathing. Grand plie. And forward. And back. And float into your grand plie. And reverse the arm. Feel the stretch in your side. And up and into the bar. And away. 2, 4. And plie. And plie. Tendu rond. And plie. And plie. Tendu rond. And circle down 2. 2, 5, breathe. Breathe. And float. Heels down. And reverse. Elbow back. And back to first. Rise and balance. And whenever you're satisfied, finish. And we'll go straight to the second side. Don't forget to use what I call this back space here, the space behind your head as you're using your apoma. Sometimes we get so fixated on forward and what's going on in front of us that we forget we have to tilt back a little bit too. All right, here we go. 7, 8, and up and back. Float into your grand plie. And stretch up as you go down. And away. breathe in, stretch up, tendu, rond. Tendu, rond, stretch up and then go down. For nitty-gritty tendu today, we're going to use our vertebra. 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to do tendu, plie, and stretch. Tendu, plie, and stretch. Tendu, plie, and stretch. And tendu, plie, and stretch. Then we do the same thing from fifth. Tendu, plie, and stretch. Tendu, plie, and stretch. Tendu, plie, and stretch. Tendu, plie, and stretch. Then we're going to do with our big arms, soutenu for 2 and into fifth. Soutenu 2, into fifth. Soutenu 2, into fifth. Soutenu 2, into fifth. And wrap to sur le coup de pied, lift tendu, close. Wrap to sur le coup de pied, lift tendu, close. Wrap to sur le coup de pied, lift tendu, close. Wrap to sur le coup de pied, lift tendu, close. Then balance in susu, finish nicely at the end. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so the nitty-gritty part of this today is the straightening. Okay, so here, obviously still working on pressing into the floor, still working on using our rotation and everything. And as we plie, so we can go directly into our plie. It doesn't have to be straight and plie. We can go directly into it, just like a landing from a jump or something. And then as we straighten, using that action to find more rotation. So it shouldn't be tendu, plie, straighten, and hold. It should be tendu, plie, straighten, 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 straighten. You should see all that work happening and all the resistance. All right, are you ready?
Yep.
Here we go. 6, 7, 8. Tendu, plie, and there's the work. Just get to your straightening when it's time to tendu. Good. And tendu, shift. And now it's even more work. And out for 2. And squeeze to fit. Side for 2. Squeeze to fit. Back for 2. Squeeze to fit. Side for 2. Squeeze to fit. And grab the foot. Lift tendu. Close. Articulation of the foot. Good. And we'll go directly to the second side. 7, 8, and tendu, plie, and stretch up slowly. Nice. Good. So the coordination for these tendu plies with the arm is the same as it would be in a fondue. So we go out, we go tendu, and as we go plie, we have to hit 2 positions. So that by the bottom of your plie, you're in first, and then all you have to do is straighten. And the way that it was explained to me is for 2 reasons. Is because one, you always want to look like you're ahead, and you know, like nothing got left behind, you know. And the second reason is so that something is going up while you're going down, and it's not everything going down at once. So it hits and then goes deeper and then opens as you straighten. It would be the same thing for a fondue. At the bottom of your plie, it's in first, and then it stretches out. And that's what you did for the sur le coup de pied. It was just the tendu.
Okay.
So let's do from 5th position. Faster tendus will go 5, 6, 7, 8, and in, and cloche, in, and back, and front, and first, 5th, and back. Back arm just stays front as we cloche, and side, first, in. Okay, then we're just gonna repeat without the bar. In, and cloche, in. 5th, and first, 5th, and in, cloche, 5th, and 5th, first, 5th. Okay. Then our regular sur le coup de pied balance, rising up slowly. Try to take your time so that you can tell at what point your body is having a hard time with it. Okay. If you go up all at once, you don't have information. So go slowly. Is your body good here? That's good. That's good. Yeah, that was nice. Did you see how your body held itself better that way?
I did.
Good.
This makes my leg work harder, that's all. I was like, oh yeah, all right.
It's always the problem.
It's okay. It's not really a problem. It's just soreness.
Okay. And the tempo is going to be in, and cloche, in, and side, and first, 7, 8, in, cloche, in. Yeah, I saw you fix your hip. Yeah, nice. I saw all that hard work.
Yeah, I was like, oh, slow.
Yeah.
It was hard. But I did kind of like feel my body kind of tilt, and it kind of like righted itself a little bit as I was going up slowly. It was like, no, and just a quick correction.
Yeah, and it's easy for your body to fix those things when you do it slowly too.
Yeah.
I saw it like as when you were before you go up, I saw you like preparing to go up. That was really good. Okay. We'll go to the second side.
I don't think I can do it. That's my bad knee, and I'm just like, I get like halfway up, and it's like it wants to wobble like out of place. I don't know if it's just me psyching myself out, and I'm just worried it's gonna wobble.
Your knee is gonna wobble?
Yeah, like, so let me try it again. Well, that was better.
Yeah.
I think I hesitated a little bit because I felt it kind of like wobble, and then I kind of like freaked myself out.
And I think the thing to look out for in that position would be like what we talked about that one day in modern class, how your knees can like jam back.
Yeah.
That's what I see a lot of students do when it's time to balance, especially if they're used to being in that position. That's where their body wants to go because it's what it knows. So if you start to lose your balance, it's going to be like, let me go where I know how to stand, you know?
Right.
So that would be the thing to look out for. But that looked good what you did just now.
Yeah, that felt better. It felt a little bit more stable. I kind of lost my balance cloching back, front back. And I don't know that I ever really regained my balance after that. It might have also affected it.
And it might have been tired too from.
Yeah, I just don't know that I ever have retained my balance. So, yeah.
Okay, well, our dégagé will not be on only one leg for a long time. So we'll go 5, 6, 7, arm to fifth, 8. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, and back, 2, 3, and side, 2, 3, coupe and down, and back, 2, 3, and front, 2, 3, and side, 2, 3, and coupe and down. Front, 2, 3, back, 2, 3. So the arm just stays fifth, and then open side, 1, 2, 3, coupe and down. Back, 2, 3, arm stays front, 2, 3, side, 2, 3, and coupe and down. Okay, then we're just going to take same balance, but with passe.
When you're couping in the front, are you doing it with the toe on the heel, or are you wrapping your foot? I couldn't tell.
So I'm doing sur le coup de pied because that's how I was always taught, was use sur le coup de pied and never use coupe front. But you can
just
do whatever you
okay?
do.
No, they just got back from the pool. He was like, I don't know, let's just go across and be over with. He was trying to move. So you're doing an actual sur le coup de pied.
Yeah, I'm doing sur le coup de pied because my teacher didn't believe in using coupe front ever.
I prefer the sur le coup de pied. I just didn't know what I couldn't tell if you were doing that or if you were just doing like what you do with a fondue.
Okay. Yeah. I'm trying to think. I don't think we did fondus in sur le coup de pied. It's weird that would be like the one exception. But she always made us do everything, always sur le coup de pied. And I still can't get it out.
So when you go to the side the second time, you're closing.
It always changes first.
So 1, 2, 3, and then it's just coupéing up and then back down. Mm-hmm. So it's not changing. It's just coupéing up. Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. That was my only other question.
Okay. So we'll do it twice through. If you want to do the second time without the bar, you can, but it's not mandatory. And then passe balance at the end.
Okay. Then we may not do that. I'm not feeling so much on my leg right now, so we'll see. Okay. I'm going to try not to grab onto the bar and maybe do it that way. I'll just kind of like lightly lay my hand on there and just kind of test it.
Mm-hmm. Good idea. Music. All right. Let's just hear the tempo. 7, 1, 2, 3. Inside leg, 3. Side, 2, 3. Up, down, back, 2, 3. Front, 2, 3. Side, 2, 3. Outside leg.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Oh, wait, I didn't do it a second time. Sorry. I think I need to go a second time, right? I didn't do the second time. Sorry. I just realized that. And it was way faster than I thought it was. So I do want to try it again.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry. So I'll just do it one more time. Just do it one more time this time and then balance.
Okay.
Sorry.
We'll go straight to the second side.
Okay. I'll try to remember to do it twice this time in a row.
It's okay. I was gonna let it slide. I wasn't gonna say anything.
I think I must be like a little out of sorts today or something because I got like a foot cramp early on in our stretching, which that hasn't happened in a while. Mm-hmm. And then I haven't felt on my leg like I normally do. And so it's just like something's out of whack or something right now.
I think it's one of those days.
Yeah.
All right. That was a good fight to get up there. How did that feel on your knee?
It didn't hurt it.
Good.
Didn't seem to hurt it at all.
Okay, so we're gonna do a little cloche combination. 5, 6, 7, 8, and roche. 2, 3, plie, and brush. 2, 3, plie, and out, rond de jambe, plie, out, rond de jambe, plie. That's all. Brush. 2, 3, plie, brush. 2, 3, plie, out, rond de jambe, plie. These are en dedans, plie.
Yep.
Then at the end, after we do it twice through, just really chill, really relax in that hip socket. We're gonna turn out to second position and just balance in second position. Okay. Flex your foot.
Just want, oh, do you want the foot flexed?
Yep.
All right.
So that you can see if your heel is fighting to be forward or if your toe is in front. So your toe might be like a little bit in front in all seriousness, like being realistic, toes are probably gonna be in front, but we don't want it to be like way in front.
Yeah.
Your leg should be forward enough that it's like almost level, you know?
Yeah. Okay.
And then you don't have to rise up, but think about if you did rise up, could you?
Okay.
Let's hear the tempo. Just a mark. So it's going to be brush, 2, 3, plie, brush, 2, 3, plie, out, rond de jambe, plie, out, rond de jambe, plie. And then we'll do it again.
You had just your arm out at second?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
When you do the ronde-jambes, make sure the second one stretches out so it's around, so it doesn't get to its fullest position until the very end, and then it grows taller unless you are still getting out there and closes. You know?
Okay.
So filling up all the music, almost pushing music. However hard you can feel your working leg working, your standing leg is feeling the exact same thing. Good. Nice. Yeah, so even though like you didn't hold the balance on releve, when you rose up, I didn't see you rotating towards the bar, so that's a great sign.
Okay. All right, good.
And other side. Good. How did that feel?
A little bit better.
Good.
Looks like I'm getting back on my leg a little bit anyway.
Yeah, that looks sturdy. Let's do ronde-jambes. So we'll go from 5th position, 5, 6, 7, 8, and fondue. Ronde-jambe, and brush, and on. 6, 7, 8, and brush. Side, coupe, brush, side, coupe, lift, close back. So unless you could do those at 90 if you want to. I don't.
Okay.
You want to do it at 90, it would go to passe, okay? Or just do it at 45 and it goes to coupe and then
Yep.
lift to close back. Fondue, rond de jambe, and brush and reverse the arm. 2, 3, 4. Then we go fondue back, straight inside, coupe back, fondue back, straight inside, coupe back, lift, close front, circular port de bras, reverse the circle, passe, attitude derriere, rise, extend, pas de bourrée.
Okay.
It's going to be on the slower side, so really try to fill out the music. So it's slower music. You're always trying to look like you're behind the music because that's how you show your skill is like, I could hold this forever. And then faster music, you always want to try to be ahead of it. So try to be behind this music. I dare you. It's that slow. 6, 7, 8, and fondue. Rond de jambe, brush, brush. Good. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and front, side, coupe, fondue front, straight and side, coupe, and lift it higher, and then close, and fondue. Rond de jambe, brush, brush, and 1, 2, 3, 4, fondue back, straight inside, coupe, fondue back, straight inside, coupe, and lift higher, and close. Now's the real challenge. Use all the music. Down 2, corner 3, side bend 4, corner 5, back 6, 7, 8, and reverse. Don't let your ribs tip towards the bar. Good. That was nice. Nice. So
That felt really difficult.
it felt really difficult.
I don't know. It was a lot of work. It took a lot of work to keep my body straight. I'm not sure why.
Mm-hmm.
It wants to tilt.
Yeah. I think attitude is one of the hardest positions, attitude and arabesque. Make sure
I
the
feel like
leg isn't that well
attitude is
behind
a
you.
really hard position to balance on.
Hmm?
I think front attitude's way easier.
Front attitude, yeah, I think it is too. Because there's all this going on with your pelvis too. You're allowed to tip it, but you're not supposed to tip it, all that stuff. Make sure when you're in your attitude back though, so there's like a misconception that you're allowed to like let your knee be a little bit on the outside, but really attitude should be like where your arabesque is. The attitude should really curve in that way. You know, your thigh stays in the same spot.
Yeah.
Your thigh, your femur weighs a lot. I don't remember how much it weighs, but I heard somebody tell me how much it weighs one time. And it is very heavy. So if you take your femur out to the side at all, something's going to have to go to compensate for it.
Okay.
And I was just going to say for the circular port de bras, so I was counting it out like 1, down 2, corner 3, side 4, back 5, 6, 7. But you don't have to follow those. So I have a bad back, so I don't like to spend a lot of time in the back, okay? So what I would do is like spend a lot of time in the front, and then so that like the back, nobody has to see it. Okay. But like you find what part feels good to you and you spend a lot of time there. And then
Okay.
so that it doesn't, like, to me, like being back there for like 4 counts would be agony. So I would not want to do that.
Okay.
Okay. Here we go. Good. This is really nice. Front, straight inside, stay. And how did that one feel?
A little shaky at the end.
Mm-hmm.
But
I saw you
I-
rotating towards the bar. Did you feel
I was
that?
going to get back up again if I didn't get all the way. I wasn't sure my leg was going to let me get all the way back up again. So I just kind of like did the best to try to finish it. But I could feel my body kind of,
Yeah.
as I was doing it, and I was like, all right, I've lost it.
Yeah.
I tried to keep my legs straight, but I think it also kind of went out.
Mm-hmm.
I think it went out a little bit too. I don't know.
Yeah. I think the hardest part about it is how much hamstring that position is. Like for me, when I was dancing, like my hamstrings would like do anything to get some other muscle to do the work. Like my hamstrings were so lazy, and like being in that position, it's like if anything but the hamstring is doing the work, it's not going to work out.
Yeah.
It has to just be that hamstring.
Yeah, my hamstrings are always tight. Mm-hmm. So that doesn't help either.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think that makes it extra difficult because I'm trying to get back there. I know I have to keep it low, but I'm trying to like keep this part open and my knee up above my toe, and it never feels comfortable.
Yeah.
Just never.
Now, like whenever I take a dance class, I always get corrected on my attitude, and I'm like, please just tell me what you want. But it's
I know. It's just not a comfortable position to me because I don't, especially now with, as I get older, my back too. Mm-hmm. Everything kind of has to just be in place. Mm-hmm. Whereas if I'm in arabesque, I can use counterweight.
Yeah.
I don't have any counterweight.
Yeah, and I think it's easier to make the arabesque line look good with a tip pelvis than the attitude line.
Yes, I agree. For sure.
Okay. Well, we'll do a stretch. Do you have a place you can set your foot on?
Okay. Yeah, I think I can probably do it on this table. I think I did that last time.
Okay.
I think I can do it on this table.
Put your leg up on the bar. If your whatever you're using as a bar is such that you can like do it like it's a regular bar, you can do that. But since I have a chair, I'm just gonna show it in a strange chair way. So leg is up on the bar, whatever height you can maintain your hips being square and it's not such a stretch in the back that you can't keep your hips square. So we're just gonna do turning out our leg and relaxing, turning out our leg and relaxing, turning out our leg and relaxing, turning out our leg and relaxing. Stretching forward, 2, 3, 4, turning the leg parallel and reaching across with the opposite arm, 5, 6, 7, come up to second position, 8, same thing. Turn out, relax, turn out, relax, turn out, relax, turn out, relax. Stretching over the leg, we're not going to do it parallel and turn out because that would be weird. And come up, okay?
Okay.
And then
Come on through.
Not my fault.
we're going to take our leg off the bar, turn away from it, and we're going to lunge down and stretch our hip flexors. Come up, arching back, and pick up your leg and balance in whatever height arabesque you want to balance in.
Okay.
The other thing about arabesque is that
I
you
got a
are
little
allowed
bit
to
more
twist this
this
hip.
wall here. I think if I do it here, it'll be better.
So you are allowed to twist your hips in arabesque. So do you ever see like pictures of professional dancers standing in their arabesque on point?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Do you ever notice their standing leg is never turned out?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, whatever anybody says, just you can stand on. I don't want to say a parallel leg, but in arabesque, you kind of.
You don't need to keep it completely turned out. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to sacrifice something. Did I do my Balanchine rant to you yet?
Maybe.
Where Balanchine said, you can turn out this hip while keeping this hip.
Yeah, the hips are not not connected. They move independently, which is not right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So many problems with that man. All right. Here we go. 7 and 8. And squeeze your turn out and relax. Squeeze your turn out and relax. And make sure the standing leg is turning out the whole time. Relax. Squeeze your turn out and relax. And stretching over and turned out. 2, 3, 4. And turn your leg parallel. 2, 3, 4. And turn out to second. Turn out your leg and relax. Turn out. Make sure this hip isn't tucking forward. Turn out and relax. Check where you're standing. Keep it going. That we're in plie. Relax. And stretch over your leg. And take the leg off and lunge down. And standing back up and come right back. And lift your leg up as you come up to whatever height you want to make it. And however long you want to hold it, you can. Good. Nice. So from this angle, I didn't see your leg rotating at all when you stood up to relevate. Did you
It
feel that
generally
moving?
doesn't in arabesque because that feels weird. Like then I feel it doesn't generally do that in arabesque because it would feel like weird to me. I'm not sure why. It does. I guess because my legs are already twisting in attitude. Maybe it wants to untwist.
Opposite feelings going on.
Yeah, in arabesque, it's just, it doesn't, what I tend to do is cant forward instead of like, so I got to keep that like angle, you know, like when I penché, it's one, and then when I come back up, I got to make sure that I keep, you know, my back angle to my, you know, kind of thing. So that's, I do that a lot more in arabesque than anything. So.
All right, we'll go to the other side. That is a hard thing to do in arabesque. Sometimes it just comes down to the hip flexors being tight.
Oh, hold on a second.
Okay.
Joel, somebody's, oh.
Is that the missing towel?
Oh, a missing towel. Thank you. Tyler told us. Thank you. Go back. Go. Yeah, I got it. Sorry, we had a missing towel. Somebody dropping off a towel that was missing in a car. So, yeah.
Seven. And 8. And weight is on the ball of the foot. Squeeze your turnout. And relax. Squeeze the turnout. And relax. And feeling the same leg in your standing leg. Relax. Squeeze your turnout. And relax. And stretching over your leg turned out. And turn it parallel. And to second position, squeeze your turnout, relax. Squeeze your turnout, and relax. Squeeze your turnout, relax. Squeeze your turnout, and relax. And stretching over your leg. And lift it up. And lunge. Find the stretch in your hip flexor that you're going to want to feel in your arabesque. And come up. And come right back. And attach your foot to your head and lift it off. Good. Yeah.
Yeah, it's much easier to balance, I think. Especially if I don't go too high anymore. So I know my limitations.
More people need that. So we'll go
It gets better with age, so kids don't understand their limitations.
That is very true. 5, 6, 7, 8. And front and 2, double side, and back and 2, double side, and front and 2, double side, back and 2, double side. Then we're going to go flex, 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 plie. Flex, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, plie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, plie, and up. 4 times 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, plie. Then just tendu to change so we can get our other leg front again. Attitude balance. Again, rise up. And remember what we talked about last week. So we rise up. As you extend, you have to take your weight back a little bit because your leg is going forward. And then think about assembling as you close. So your back leg is coming towards your front leg. And every time you shift, it's a shift of your hips where your center of gravity is.
Okay.
Okay, let's find a not too fast tempo.
That would be good.
I hate cities never have like good in between tempos. Let's mark 7, 8, front, double, side, side, back, side, side. And then the other one's gonna be flex. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Am I doing the frappes twice? I'm repeating it a second time, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then doing the flex foot. I'm just making sure I know that I need to repeat that. Okay.
So front, double side, back, double side, front, double side, back, double side, flex 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, flex 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 attitude. And when we do the flexes, it's straight legs, not like a regular beat.
Oh, okay. Yep. Okay.
And make sure you think about, just like we talked about with the assembly thing just now, like even though this leg is the only one that's moving, imagine that both of them are moving because you need
I do have a question about the
to pull
because
to.
normally if I'm like here and I'm going out, I'm not striking the floor, I'm striking out. Are you wanting me to strike the floor?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going here and then striking.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I have to flex a little bit of my toe to strike, or am I just tapping the floor?
So it's like a demi point. So just the toe goes to its highest.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was doing, but I've never done them like that before, so that's why I was asking. So it's just like a little flex of the toe, toes. Okay.
Yeah. Would you like to take out the double sides since you're not used to doing them this way and just do two?
Well, I can try it, and if it gets really messy, then I'll just go to singles.
Okay.
I'll give it a try, and see how it goes.
Mm-hmm. All right. Here we go. And flex 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I'm gonna try that one more time because I moved my back foot up because I lost my balance. No.
Many shifts of weight.
All right, let me give it one more go. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just one of those things where like you have to like put it in the position and let your body figure it out, and the more times you do it, like your body will just get it, you know.
Oh my God, yeah. Well, it was still wanting to go that way, and I was like, no. stay straight.
Mm-hmm.
Just let me have one. I just want one. That's all I want.
Got plenty of very nice balances today. All right. Yeah, that looked good with the beats and everything. Oh,
I think I tried to do a double going forward. I think I got confused at one point and tried to do a double going forward, and that kind of, now the flexing seemed to go, that's fast, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I wasn't going fast enough. I think I was still,
Mm-hmm.
okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so focus on the in for that. That's what I was gonna say. So you don't really have to pick up, like, just hang your leg. Like, don't do anything to it. If you just hang your leg, it's gonna go to an open position, right? So you don't even have to actively open it. You just have to actively cross it. Cross and let go, cross and let go, cross and let go. Because you were going like way high out there.
Okay, all right.
This is your beats. I do remember aggressively beating at teachers before, like, are these big enough? But that's not necessary. So just relax to get it to open. Squeeze and relax, squeeze and relax.
It's just barely off the, it's just kind of just barely going off the floor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it'll do it naturally. All right, here we go. Focusing on the in. I feel like your hip is coming up like ever so slightly as you rise to your releve. You're working.
Which, this one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, probably. Probably doing a lot of things that you can't even see.
Nice.
Yeah, I think I'm tilting. So then this hip goes up a little bit, I think, because I tilt naturally to the bar, I think. So it probably was going up, and I think it was because I was like trying to like.
Yeah. It's one of those things where you have to feel it like actively.
No, I like literally kind of almost like sank it back down.
Yeah.
And that.
And that's a big thing whenever people have their leg devant anyway, is a lot of people tend to splay their hip forward and not even realize. Like, I made an entire class do développé front to the side one day, and every one of them splay their hips that way. And it's just one of those things that people think it's going to give them a higher leg and more turnout, and they don't even notice they're doing it. Mm-hmm. So you have to feel like going back and down. It really puts
you out of alignment, and then you can't stay up. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I felt it.
We're gonna come to the center. If you need bathroom water, stretch, anything.
All right. Just for a second. Get down and. Colin, did you want water, honey, or apple juice?
He was asking for apple juice.
Want it or not? I don't want it. I'm making my break.
Laying down.
What? Oh. Right. You just kind of try to stay out of the
Okay, so right foot front, fifth position for Grand Mama, starting hugging this wall. 5,
Okay.
6, 7, 8. Front, well, I'm just flexing my foot because I'm lazy. Point your foot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Side closing back, side closing front, and brush. 2, PK fondue. Up and over. I'm sorry.
Oh,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that looked good.
okay. So are you, for a second, when they're you're going to the side, you're slowly opening these arms?
Mm-hmm. So front, 2, open, open, and brush. So this part is 2 counts for the prep, 1 count, 1 count, 2 counts, plie, and stretch.
Okay.
So the main thing is that this thing is 2 counts, and then you don't have to worry about being that slow and controlled for the rest of it.
Okay.
All right. So it's going to be ba, ma, ba, ma. That's the tempo.
Got it. Okay.
1, 2, pique, fondue, up. And here we go. 7, 8, ba, ma, side, and brush. Pique, fondue, good. Not so scary. Good. All right, we're gonna reverse it. So we'll start with the left leg front this time. So we go back, 2, side, 2, brush, keep it front, fondue, up, close back. Back, 2, side, 2, brush, pique front, fondue, lift, close back.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
All right.
Good.
Yeah, I just kind of have to make sure I'm situated where I don't hit anything.
Are you good? Do you need a
I
test?
think so. Arms are still up
Mm-hmm.
first and then come down. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And then this arm comes forward for the pique this time.
Oh, it's, wait, so when I brush out, is it that? Is that what you're saying?
Mm-hmm.
Arm. And then,
Mm-hmm.
okay, all right. Okay.
Because it's the head always goes towards the front foot. So then the arm has to complement that.
Right, okay. Okay.
All right. Here we go. 7, 8. All right. We're just going to do a little jump, and that's going to be the last thing we're going to do. So
Okay.
feet in first. We're going to go. Actually, let's do feet in fifth with the left foot front with a little bit of space to travel. We're going to go and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and switch 2, 3 and 4 changement and 2 and 3 and 4 glisse side changement and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 changement and 2, 3 and 4 glisse side changement. So that's those nice, slow, deep plies that you showed me last time. Let's find a good tempo.
Okay.
Just a mark. How's that tempo?
Okay, we'll give it a shot.
Okay. So if you can articulate your foot that fast, then everything else is gonna come. So just make sure you get down, 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 down.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Wow. Let's screw that up.
Did you
Sorry.
think there was going to be a jeté or an ensemble there?
I did. I felt like I needed to do some more stuff. I was like, oh, crap.
So that was actually very incriminating, because if you felt the need to like do that because you thought there was a jeté or an ensemble, what does that tell you about your jeté or ensemble?
That I'm not taking the time to reach my fifth position and
Yeah.
playing.
Yeah, and I think you're sending your weight before your leg gets to do a nice, sturdy preparation for the jump. So like how you had to take those steps, you know?
Yeah.
So like every ensemble, every jeté, even every piqué comes from this position, and then it goes.
Yeah. Okay.
Glissades I could talk about for like hours. So many feelings about glissades. All right, let's just do a little bit of a stretch before we finish. Okay. Okay, so let's just stretch our lunge first. And you can go down or up, whatever feels better for you. And sit back and reach for your front foot. And back into a lunge. And stretch up. And walk to the center and to the other side. And lunge again. And sit back and reach for your front foot. And back into your lunge and press up. Get a nice stretch in your calf and your back leg. And center and walk your feet together. And bend your legs and roll up, head clasping. Good. All right. Nice work. We spent a lot of time on the bar, but I think it was good nitty-gritty stuff. So
Yeah, it was. That's good. It's good. working on my balance. So. All right. Well, when does this session end? I don't even.
I want to say it's next week.
That's what I was thinking. We got to be getting close to the end of it, right? Because they're not usually open Labor Day, and school's about to start soon. So,
Sure.
okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I'll see you next week. I should be able to sign in. So, all right.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.